Today I am making the chicken cordon bleu dip for the Traeger game day challenge, something I came up with here. The first thing is we're going to smoke some chicken using the Rainier Foods Omega seasoning that you see me putting on here. The chicken's going to go on the Traeger at about 325. It probably took about 25-30 minutes or so to get this to where I wanted to get it to the point where I could shred it. So you see that we're seasoning here. Here in a little bit, also I'm going to crisp up some Canadian bacon, and we'll talk about how that goes in, but I just crisped that up in a cast iron skillet and chopped it up. So once the chicken comes off the Traeger, I shred it. You see that here, and then the next thing you're going to see is I give it a fine chop, so it's nice small chunks that go into the actual dip later on. So here we're shredding it. Continue to shred it. The next scene is going to be the chop, chop, chop. And there we are, chop, chop, chop. We're gonna get all this chopped up so it can go into the dip. So this is kind of the longest portion, is getting the chicken ready. It's kind of the star of the show, the star of the dip outside of the cheese, in which we use 3 cheeses that you see going in here. But the star here was the queso blanco Velveeta cheese. But then I also use Swiss, obviously, since it's chicken cordon bleu. There's some cream cheese going in there, and then some melting queso I put in. There's some onions that I caramelized going in right there. There's the chicken that we had diced up or shredded up, and then the Canadian bacon pieces are going to go in here. It actually goes on to the smoker for about 15 minutes, then I stir. Then I keep stirring every 15 minutes for about an hour and a half. Then I pump it up to about 350. I put some leftover meat on the top of it to make it look good. Here's our presentation that we have, adding some pita chips, and I'm gonna taste it, and it's gonna be super damn hot, but I took it anyway.
What are you doing with that?